Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I'm actually going to do the requested video that someone put in my comments not too long ago. So someone was like, can you do a friendship reading between Karina and Ningning? But, Penguin over here, me being, I don't know if I'm being like a sleepyhead or if I was out of it, but I accidentally did Karina and Giselle for whatever reason. Like I started and then I was like, hold up, that's not right. I think it was actually somebody else. So I had to stop recording, go back to my comments and check. And then I saw in big ass letters, Karina and Ningning. And I was like, oh shit, that's like the completely wrong person. You can watch that other video whenever that comes out, or if it already came out, you can go to it and you'll hear my whole like explanation over there. But the original plan was to do this video, which was a request from someone in the comment section. And, this video is meant to celebrate AESPA's comeback, which, if everything goes as planned, is today. I'm recording this beforehand, so of course it's not today. But anyway, in this friendship reading, let's just figure out how Karina and Ningning get along. The first question, or I guess the first card, will represent the type of connection that Karina and Ningning have. We have full moon in Leo with go wild. Damn, this this friendship reading so far are like they're like just doing whatever they want and having fun. And so anyway, with this full moon in Leo, it kind of shows that the type of relationship or the type of connection that Karina and Ningning have is one where they both feel very confident, they feel optimistic, powerful, they feel like they're on top of the world. They feel confident not only in their person, but I do feel that they both hype each other up. I don't know why I'm getting like bad bitches vibes for whatever reason. So they like to kind of, act tough, act cool, and they like to hype each other up to be like, we're taking no shit from no one type of energy. Like it definitely feels like this energy of two people that are very true and honest to themselves, and they're not taking any sort of crap from anybody else around them. So with this full moon in Leo, it kind of shows that they feel powerful, they feel on top of their game, and they feel like they're comfortable enough to do whatever they want to do, however they want to do that as well. Now let's see. One card to represent Karina in this relationship. Like, I'm going to take the bottom card. You have the Five of Pentacles reversed. And one card to represent Ningning in this relationship. Well, it's just two, it's fine. We have the Ten of Swords reversed and the Six of Wands upright. Nice. Those cards are actually very good. So, to start out, Karina, a card that represents her with the Five of Pentacles reversed, kind of shows that in this relationship, Karina feels like she was kind of like picked up from a difficult moment, or if in the past, for whatever reason, Karina feel kind of like an outsider, or she felt left behind, or something along those lines. Not anymore. The Five of Pentacles reverse will show someone that knows that they're accompanied by a companion. They know that they're not alone. They know that there's someone out there caring for them, supporting them. So they don't feel left out in the cold. They don't feel left behind. There's no lack mentality. Like, this person knows that someone has their back. In this case, it will show that Karina is represented by a card of someone that understands that they have someone supporting her. She feels taken care of. She feels like someone has her back. So she feels like there will always be someone taking care of her and supporting her, even if she feels like she's left behind, or if she feels like she has to take care of a bunch of things on her own. She knows there's someone out there for her. In this case, it will be Ningning, since we're checking out the type of relationships that they have. Now, for Ningning, the card that she got is the Ten of Swords reversed, which is actually very good to have reversed, and then the Six of Wands upright. Anyway, so this Ten of Swords reverse kind of shows that in this connection, Ningning is represented with an energy of someone that is overcoming struggles and difficulties and challenges. She is someone that works hard to not be overwhelmed by her own thoughts and her own emotions. She is someone that tries to make sure her ideas are well put together and that she's not focusing too much on one idea or one concept or one side. Like, she's making sure that the energy just flows. She makes sure that she ends her cycles and tries to not make her mind run wild enough that it becomes a bit overwhelming for her. That's kind of like what the Ten of Swords reverse will mean. Someone that is actually overcoming this like overdrive and this overthinking. And then with the Six of Wands, it kind of shows like this very confident, successful individual, right? So Ningning is represented as someone that feels successful, someone that feels victorious, someone that feels like they're being celebrated for their accomplishments and their contributions, someone that feels like they're being rightfully given the credit that they deserve for their hard work. So this two cards kind of shows that Ningning in this relationship is someone that feels proud of overcoming adversities, difficulties, challenges, and she is someone that carries that with a badge of honor, kind of saying like, I will not let my mind take over me or limit me or get in the way of my goals in life. I guess that's the best way I can put it. But let's go on to the next question and figure out, how does Karina see Ningning? The cards came up. We have the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords reverse. So there's a sense of truthfulness, honesty. How does Ningning see Karina? Oh, a card flipped. You have the Ten of Cups. Oh, that's actually very nice. So with that Karina sees Ningning, we have the Seven of Swords. It could be talking about betrayals, lies, and deception, or someone that doesn't always say the full truth, right? Someone that keeps their cards very close to their chest. So it is someone that is very careful with their wording. Now with the Three of Swords reversed, I do feel that this kind of shows that it doesn't come from a place of pain or like trying to hurt someone. It just seems like Karina sees Ningning as someone that is just very careful with her words. She's very cautious, and whatever she says, she means it. So I don't feel that there's a sense of lying here, as much as it is a sense of someone that is just very private, or someone that is very aware of the power of words, and because of that, in this case, Ningning is someone that is actually very careful with what she says, how she says it, because she's aware of how her words have consequences. So she tries to make sure that whatever she says is something that she can get behind, if that makes sense. What I mean by that is that she tries to make sure that she's not being reckless with her words, that she's not being insensitive. She kind of like, whatever her words are, she makes sure that she says them with the right intention behind it. So yeah, with these two cards, it kind of shows that if anything, Ningning is just someone that's very private, or someone that's very cautious with her words. So in this case, the Seven of Swords kind of shows that Karina sees Ningning as someone that picks her words very wisely, and also picks what information she gives out very wisely as well. So someone that definitely knows how to communicate in a way that benefits her. Ningning is very good at trying to not be in hot water, at least because not because of her words. Now the way that Ningning sees Karina is this Ten of Cups. So Ningning sees Karina as someone that is very happy, someone who fulfills her dreams, someone that is destined for a happily ever after. So in this case, I guess Ningning sees that Karina has a potential to live a very happy, fulfilling life, and also someone that has the ability to have even like a fairy tale like happily ever after in their life, meaning that Ningning sees Karina as someone that either deserves, or someone that will end up having a very happy marriage or a very happy family, or someone that will have a very happy and successful, like emotionally satisfying lifestyle. I do feel that maybe Ningning has Karina in very high esteem, and because of that, she probably just wishes that Karina will just end up having a very nice lifestyle in the future. That's kind of what I'm getting with that. But let's go on to the next question and figure out, how do Karina and Ningning usually like to spend their time together? Like, what do they do? Like, the card that came out is Full Moon in Taurus with the Tatsufai. You know what's funny? Like the moment this card came out, the first thing I thought of was food. They like to go eat. They like to hang out and go to restaurants, try new foods, or just cook. I mean, do they even know how to cook? I do not know. They like to like cook maybe and just eat together and hang out together in that sense, right? Because Taurus are known to have either a very good palate or enjoying food. But with the detoxifying, I'm also getting that they like to either go to spas or they like to have like this night girl out of sorts where I guess not night girls out, more like I guess lumber parties or like spa days. Like maybe they actually go to the spa together to relax and kind of even cleanse their energy from stress. But also was getting like maybe they like at night in the dorm or something, they like to put like face masks on, make sure they have relaxing music or whatever, and just kind of lay down and just enjoy the silence or just talk to each other to vent and rant about things that are going on in their mind or in their environment. So they like to have very healthy conversations and they do a lot of self-care of for their body, their skin and their image, as well as I do feel that they might actually even like to go to the salon together, so getting their nails done, getting their hair done, maybe their makeup. But I see this as they like to do this outside of scheduled things. So of course if they're working together, they're going to be in the same salon and get all of those things done. I'm saying that on their free time they like to go out of their way to just continue taking care of their image and their selves. They might even like to go shopping. I'm saying that because of this Taurus energy, and the detoxifying just kind of tells me that they have a dynamic of feeling confident, right? And feeling at the top of their game. And one of the ways that they do that is making sure they're taking care of their physical vessel. So I feel that that's kind of what they like to do. Like, I guess the girliest things you can think of. Yes, that's what they like to do. Enjoy good food, take care of their skin, enjoy the beautiful things in life, which could be, in this case, will be like makeup, hair, nails, as I mentioned, skin, clothes, all of those things. Now let's go on to the next question, which is, what does, in this case, what does Karina like about Ningning? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna take these two cards. So we have the Fool and Judgment, two big cards. Okay, and what does Ningning like about Karina? Oh, this card flew. We have the Moon. Okay, this is interesting. We have Major Arcana to represent what they like about each other. So this is like big deal stuff, okay? Karina, the thing that she likes about Ningning is that Ningning is unafraid of doing what she feels called out to do. Let me explain. So the Fool talks about new beginnings. It talks about someone that is aware that they're the protagonist of their own life. So that means that they know that whatever it is that they do is just them living out their life. It's like they know life is like this theater or this play, and they are the main characters. That's kind of what I'm getting at, like the hero of their own journey, right? So in other words, again, that whole thing about being confident, feeling like they're at the top of their game, top of the world, that's kind of like the type of energy I'm getting here. So with the Fool, we're seeing here that Karina likes how Ningning is so sure of herself and prioritizes herself and is not afraid of putting herself first and saying, I'm the most important person because this is my life. So I'm not saying that Ningning is selfish, and I'm not saying that she's self-centered. All I'm saying is that she knows that she should prioritize herself. And it's kind of like if she's taking care of herself, she will naturally be able to take care of others. You know what I'm getting at here, right? Now with the Judgment card, here we have Pluto energy, and here we have like a trumpet that's waking up the angels, right? So I think this kind, and also the dog is supposed to represent like a guardian angel of sorts, right? A loyal companion that will take care of, I guess, the heroes of our stories here. So in this case, Karina sees Ningning as someone that she really likes how Ningning is so sure of herself and feels safe and comfortable to just do whatever she wants because she knows she's taken care of, that she's protected, that she will be okay. And also with this Judgment card, it's kind of like listening to your life purpose or going with that inner calling of like, oh, I feel like I should do this. I feel like this is meant for me, that type of thing. So I think Karina just likes how Ningning is so sure of herself, so sure of her destiny, where she's headed, where she's going in her life. And she really admires how Ningning has like this confidence to just do what she wants to do and travel the path that she feels like it's right for her. So in a way, it's kind of like following what her heart is telling her to do and doing what she feels comfortable with, and something along those lines. Like Karina just really admires that confidence that Ningning naturally carries, and also like this fearlessness of walking into the unknown and going through these transformations in life and just doing what she feels called out to do, in the sense of like, you know, when people do something, they're like, it's my calling to do this. That's kind of what it feels like. Like Karina really admires how Ningning is able to just do what feels just right for her and know that everything's gonna work out. So a risk taker of sorts, a confident risk taker that's doing what she feels like she's meant to do, like in a satisfying way, not in like a risk, like this is my responsibility, so I have to do it type of thing. Now, on the other hand, Ningning really likes how Karina feels magical almost with the moon here, especially since it's underneath the Ten of Cups. Ningning sees Karina as a mythical goddess of sorts. I don't know how else to explain it. I guess Ningning really, either she finds Karina very pretty, or someone's very beautiful, or someone that is very mystical somehow. So Ningning really likes this, I guess, air or vibes that Karina has that makes her feel like a princess or like a fairy. I don't know. It feels like a fairy tale of sorts. So I guess Ningning likes how Karina feels like a princess of sorts. And I don't, there's this thing about, I think this could be Ningning's energy, that she just sees life as, maybe she likes rom-coms, maybe she likes movies, maybe she likes plays and theater. Like, I don't know Ningning that well, so I don't really know what she likes or what she has said, but there could also be that she just sees the world this way. She just sees the world like this big story that we're all living in, and we're all playing a role, and just we're just playing out the story that was planned for us. You know, that type of thing. Like, I don't know if that's how she sees it, and that's why when I saw the moon, it almost felt like a princess that's being guided by these magical fairies to venture into the unknown. The moon does talk about the unknown. It talks about mystery, so that could be a couple of things that Ningning also likes about Karina. This is Pisces energy, by the way. So Ningning probably really likes this telepathic and intuitiveness that Karina just naturally has. There's also this chance that Ningning also really just likes how ethereal Karina looks or is. I don't really know what it is specifically. Those are the main vibes. Let's go on to the next question though. So what has Karina learned from this? What has Karina learned from Ningning? We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Wait, and we have the Five of Pentacles right here. So you know the energy that was representing Karina at the beginning? That is what she has learned from Ningning. I guess it makes sense that the thing that Karina has learned from Ningning is that she has someone that will always be right there for her, someone that will always make sure that she has a support system that she needs, someone that always has her back, someone that is kind of like a safe heaven or a safe home to be with. Something along those lines. What has Ningning learned from Karina? We have the Nine of Pentacles. I guess sure, I'll take all three. Why not? Right. Karina hasn't even followed instructions anyway. I'll take 3 cards. So, again, as I mentioned earlier, the thing that Karina has learned from Ningning is just knowing that she has a support system, someone that has her back, someone that will take care of her, someone that will be with her through thick and thin, someone that will not leave her behind, someone that will not abandon her, someone that will guide her and be like a safe place to find shelter in when things get difficult and challenging. That is the main thing I'm getting with this Five of Pentacles. We talked about it earlier as the energy that represents Karina. So it kind of just shows that this energy that represents Karina is because that's what she has learned from Ningning. in this relationship. Now, the thing that Ningning has learned from Karina, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this kind of shows that she has learned how to take care of her finances, how to take care of her career. I don't really know how Karina and Ningning talk to each other or what they have said about each other. But the first thing that I thought of when I saw this piano and this woman playing it was that Ningning may have gotten a lot of help from Karina during their training years somehow. And I think Ningning has learned a lot from Karina during those periods, either when they're practicing or when they were trainees. Like, she learned a lot about how the industry works, or she learned a lot by having this new perspective, or just practicing together. She learned a lot, which has helped her in her career and to be independent with her money or just successful within her career. So something about practice and working together. With the Ace of Wands reversed, I'm getting that Ningning learned how to slow down a little bit and actually secure her surroundings before just jumping feet first into the unknown, which we saw a bit earlier with the Fool energy. So yeah, with the Ace of Wands reverse, is like being able to actually like slow down a little bit and be a bit more cautious. And then with the Sun, even though it's reversed, it's still a very positive card. Also here we have Leo energy. The other thing that Ningning has learned is just to be confident, just to feel optimistic about things, even if they don't work out, because the Ace of Wands could also be talking about delays or like new beginnings and opportunities don't take off, or inspiration is lacking somehow. So I do feel that with these two cards, it could just show that Ningning has learned how to get over her writer's block of sorts if it comes through singing, or writer's block when it comes to creative ideas in the environment and industry that they're in. Like, Ningning has learned how to overcome that, how to stay positive, and how to stay focused and allow for her creative energy to just flow naturally again. So she just, basically how to be this Six of Wands energy, inspired, successful, hardworking, and being acknowledged for that hard work as well. So that's the main thing that Ningning has learned from Karina, to just not give up, overcome writer's block or creative blockages, and also being cautious when starting new things. And all of those are things that have helped her in her career. But to end off this reading, let's take out the last question. One card, which is, why did Karina and Ningning meet? I only want one card. Perfect. I only want one card. We have first quarter moon in Pisces with honor your feelings. So we had a lot of fixed energy, but the reason why they met is pretty intuitive, I guess, is the best way I can describe it, because we have Pisces energy. With honor your feelings, the reason that they met was so they could be loyal to their heart, to their inner child, to their emotional satisfaction or desires, I guess is the best way I can describe it. So if they want to pamper themselves, do it. If they want to eat delicious food, go for it. If they want to go buy clothes because they want to feel beautiful and pretty, do it, right? So the reason that they met was to encourage each other and be there for each other, hype each other up, be each other's cheerleaders, and help each other work on themselves as individuals, even if it's through taking care of their physical vessel. So I do feel that sometimes they could also go to the gym together, to take care of their bodies, make sure that they're healthy, they're well, or just eat good food, because eating good food is always a good sign for your body that you care and love your body. Delicious food heals the heart. And with honor your feelings, I do feel that the other reason that they met was to actually have conversations where they allow themselves to vent and rant over things that are challenging or difficult, maybe express their frustrations of either their environment or their work, or maybe even their lifestyles, and be able to have each other to talk about those difficult moments in their life and show each other that there's someone out there taking care of them, and someone out there that will help them power through these challenging moments. So I do feel that the reason that they met was just that they knew there was someone they could rely on. And again, being able to listen to their heart and their emotions. Because when it says honor your feelings, it's like if you feel sad, allow that sadness to go through. Don't just neglect it or push it away. Feel it, right? So if you want to cry, cry. If you want to scream, scream. If you want to talk to someone about that sadness, talk to them, right? Like, it's kind of just do whatever it is that you have to do to allow that emotion to go through instead of suppressing it. And I think that's the reason why they met. So that has definitely helped them create a very healing space for each other, a strong support system, and in its change, do a lot of things to empower themselves, as I mentioned earlier in the reading with the first card that they got. So yeah, a lot of empathy here between the both of them. But I hope you guys liked this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought it was actually very interesting. I guess I haven't tapped enough into Ningning's energy to realize that she has a very, it's charming the way to describe it. I guess a storyteller type of view on life and the world. I thought it was so funny how it was getting a lot of happily ever afters, fairy tale princes, like that type of energy. Like, also, like, I'm the protagonist of my life and stuff. I thought that was such an interesting way of seeing the world, and I don't see it that way, so I thought it was very nice to kind of get in, I guess, in a way, Ningning's eyes and see the world through her lens. It was very interesting. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. I hope you find it interesting and entertaining. And I hope you enjoy their comeback. I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that is, however that is. Love and healing from my part to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.